Hi, I'm Amy Shapiro, journalist at CTech. We're here today at Calcalist Gaming Conference 2025. I'm joined by Neta Friedlander, the co-founder of Women in Gaming Israel. Neta, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Amy.
It's such a pleasure. To start off with, I know you've got quite an interesting background. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, thank you for asking. So after over 15 years in marketing, especially in the gaming and the fintech business, on the past couple of years, I've set out on my own, and I work mostly as a marketing advisor, content strategist, and professional writer. I think I was able to pinpoint the things that I love most about marketing and about my previous roles. And now I do it again for corporates, for startups. And I think that one of the most important things is that it leaves me enough time to do the things that I really believe in and a little bit more of volunteer work. One of the things that we're here to talk about is, of course, Women in Gaming, IL. So I'd love to tell you a little bit more about that.
Yes, I'd love to hear more about it. How did it start? Let's start there.
So actually, it's a very interesting story. Elinor Schops, my partner, and I, we founded Women in Gaming in 2019. It started out just by connecting female leads and managers with journalists who were looking to hear about more initiatives and games and projects that were led by professionals but were sometimes underrepresented. So that was the first thing, that was the main thing. And once we started doing that, we realized that there is a need for a community and there is a need to connect female founders, female CEOs, and female professionals in the gaming industry to see and have a better view of what we're doing. And we felt that since women are underrepresented in the gaming industry, it was now time to create a community that can help all of us manifest this increase in percentage. So that's what we did. I would say that the community now has over 1,500 members, but again, this is just part of the amount of women working in the gaming industry. And one of the main things that we're very proud of is that we have the annual event every year. And the annual event is a great place for all professionals to meet and greet and learn a little bit more. We always talk about the fact that the annual conference goal is to inspire and help us grow and help us learn a lot more. And I think that we have definitely achieved.
Right, and in terms of like what you're a future that you're looking forward to, what are the kind of key core things that Women in Gaming is trying to achieve? What does success look like for you guys?
So while research shows that now there are approximately, I would say, 30% female, 70% male, of course, the end goal is always equality. We see the results of equality in all types of industries. It's always more money for the companies who are looking to earn more. It's always more professional advancement for everyone involved. So that's the main goal, definitely. But if I'm talking about 30% across the industry, when we look at the C-level roles, when we look at founders, then of course the percentage is almost single digits. So that's something that we definitely aim also to improve. And I think that one of the things that we saw personally is that the more women you have in the process, then the more you are likely to actually hire more and more women. That doesn't mean that we want to somehow eradicate the male from the process, but we definitely see that when you want to have equality, then you need to actually consider that and think about that and create a process accordingly. Another thing that we see all the time is that, well, you have to see it to be it. That's one of the things that we really I think about every time that we decide to curate the content for the annual conference. For example, the upcoming conference on March 1st will include not only inspiration talks, but also, for example, we asked one of this year's founding members of one of the new studios to actually come and talk about the career changes and the career moves that she did before she embarked on this journey. Because we know that once you see on the stage somebody in a role that's even further aligned than yours, then you actually can start thinking not just what I'm going to do this year, next year, or 2 years, but actually to think of your career in terms of a path. Okay, so what am I going to do in 5 years? What are my interests? So that's one of the points.
And what are the benefits? I guess what does membership look like for the women who are part of this great organization that you have?
Wow, I guess the main thing is the camaraderie. Really, there's something about the fact that you have, think about your favorite WhatsApp group.
Mm-hmm.
Think about how you consult with your friends, how you talk to people that you trust will give you an honest opinion, great advice, something that, the tip that changes the interview. So that's what we sought out to create with Women in Gaming. We wanted to make sure that they have more and more connections. So whenever somebody's interviewing for a new role, whenever somebody's thinking of a career change, they will have somebody who actually walked that road to help them with. And you're always in the know. I always think about, you always think about the road not taken. I wanted to make sure that there is no such thing, that they can always talk to somebody and understand what would have happened if they do this and what would have happened if they do that.
Well, amazing work. And so when's the upcoming conference?
The conference is on March 1st. We're not selling tickets yet. I should say that it's always sold out, and we're always getting questioned about it. No, so Ticketel is not open yet. We're still, we are open for more sponsorships, that's true. But we'll make sure you can get all the information in the closed Facebook group of Women in Gaming Israel and in our publicly open LinkedIn page. So we publish all the information there.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Neta, and your amazing work. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at the gaming conference.
Thank you, Amy. It was a pleasure. I appreciate it.